The Kenner Death Star Space Station. It's one of the toys I got as a kid one Christmas. And it's one of those toys and moments when you receive them that have a lasting impact. Hi, it's Tim from Toy Tinker Tim, and over the years I've lived in 5 different states. I've moved 14 times, and things happen. My Death Star just kind of went to pieces. So, like many other collectors, I turned to eBay to rebuild my set. Some pieces I can understand that went missing because of size, and others I just can't explain it. The trash compactor I got was intact and functioning. Some strange issue with the door not wanting to close or catch properly, but just a lot of gritty dust and dirt and debris inside. Some, I'm guessing, is from the old deteriorated foam bits that originally came with it that were probably stored inside of it. First step on restoring the compactor here and the other pieces I get our cleaning, and that consists of just some good warm water with the Dawn dish soap. The compactor, fortunately it disassembles into smaller pieces and sections. That's good for a thorough cleaning, and using a soft bristled toothbrush helps to really clear out some of those edges and crevices there. Brush off the stubborn spots from all those years of storage. The clear plastic panels that fit here into the sides of the trash compactor, they're dull and scuffed from play and age, so soap and water aren't going to fix that. I've had lots of success with this Meguiar's Plastex clear plastic polish, which I'll be using here. The plastic panels aren't so far gone that I would need to sand them. Just a small dab at a time on a clean soft cloth, and working that over the surface with pressure and in a circular pattern, and then using another untreated part of the cloth to polish off any of the residue. And here's a contrasting look at the other panel that's already been polished on both sides with the clear plastic polish. And you can see it's a pretty big difference. It's a great improvement. I'm not sure what was causing the door to not catch before, but somewhere along the line of cleaning and disassembly and reassembly, it's got back into a proper fit and alignment now. So now it's all cleaned up and detailed. The trash compactor is reassembled and looks good as new, and hopefully set for another 30 years of Death Star compacting. The tip of the laser cannon had broken off some years ago when I was a kid. I had it taped on at one point. So there's a ton of dust on it, which will clean off just fine. I'll disassemble the whole piece and wash it in the Dawn dish soap solution. Yeah, I think at one point I had even tried regular glue when I was a kid. So I've got some old glue residue to clear out of there as well. The gun comes apart easily enough. There's only just like 3 screws holding it together. Yeah, now I can get a good look at some of that old glue. I think it was just regular white glue that's stuck in there, so I'd tried that years ago. So to make the repair to the gun tip, I want to figure out a way that will involve the least amount of modification to the original material and design. So meaning I don't want to cause more damage in order to make the repair. So this is how that tab is supposed to sit on the end of the gun barrel. It's such a fine connection joint there. I'm sure quite a few of these broke over the years. The barrel piece is held into place by this slim tab that fits snugly into this socket. It's a tight fit. Plastic type and the location of the brake rule out a glue or adhesive type of approach. So I'll be making a mechanical type repair. So I'm going to use the twist drill and bore in just a fine hole because the tab is so small. There's a risk of causing a break. It'll split if there's too much force or pressure on it. Sorting through various sizes of screws, I'm using the one with the most depth, small head to it. I'm using a chunk of canning wax here to hold the piece steady. Just pressed it down into it. Before drilling, I'm using a scratch awl. That's AWL to put in the starting spot for the drilling. It's going to help prevent the drill bit from skipping or sliding on the plastic. I've got some kneaded eraser to build up or fill in the space around the tab to steady it as I begin to drill into the base of the broken gun barrel. So working with the tricky surfaces and tiny old plastic pieces, I'm going to drill the holes smaller first and then drill it out up to the size I'm looking for to help avoid splitting. Using the same wax block as before, I'm running the screw threads over that to help it screw into the plastic more easily. Since the drilled hole is slightly smaller than the screw threads. So now that it's screwed in, I'm going to attempt to really seal the deal on this repair by heating the screw head with the tip of this portable butane soldering type iron. Its small size helps to maneuver in on small pieces like this and in a very controlled way. So with that repair, this laser cannon should hold up great without any break reoccurring, and looks good as new, and now really stronger than new. So now I've got some bits and pieces that have broken off and snapped off over the years, and this beam being one of them. The glue I'm using here is from Side Grip. It's a number 4 fast set for acrylics, dichloromethane. And it does more than just glue. It fuses the edges together. It's pretty much instantly. There's no waiting. It's not like crazy glue. This is like insane glue. So to use it, you need to put it into this dispenser bottle with a needle tip applicator. It comes out thinner than water. You don't apply it to a broken edge and then press the pieces together. You put your broken pieces together first and then apply the cement through that needle tip. And it shoots through the space that's cracked very quickly. There's a slight edge where the pieces have fused together, and I'll just be using like the 3000 grit sandpaper to touch up or clean up that little bit of an edge. So when I am gluing this tab here that broke on the elevator shaft, I've kept up the full footage here to show you how quickly this glue adhesive shoots through the space of a cracked piece, where you'll see where the adhesive comes out at that moment and then the next moment where it's already glued my thumb to the plastic. I've got a green dot to show when the glue hits the surface of the plastic, to the red dot to where my thumb is now glued to the plastic. So the glue is on and my thumb is glued to the plastic. In fact, as I get my thumb off, I've now created another issue to fix. I'm going to be sanding off my thumbprint from the surface of the repaired tab now. So to fix that mark, I'll be using the 3000 grit sandpaper to buff out that etching of the thumbprint in the plastic here. It doesn't take too much of the cement to do the job, and it is very fast acting to take hold and set with the plastic. So just taking another look here over the trash compactor compared to how we got it in from years of storage. It's all polished up. The clear plastic panels no longer are scuffed and dull. It's just as shiny and fresh looking as brand new. So got many more good years ahead of it here. The laser cannon with its broken barrel, that tab design seems to be a big kind of a design flaw where that thing would just break and snap off like that. So, but with that repair made also, I think this is pretty solid and it's good to go for quite a few years as well down the road. The repaired girder, the tab that sits into the base, is definitely a solid permanent point there. It seems to be a weak spot on this set. And the elevator shaft tab is also a good solid secure repair there. And it was a good example of the strength of that plastic cement. So these three repairs and restorations are key elements to the whole of this Kenner Death Star playset, and I must say it's a pretty cool vintage toy. So that's just taking a look here at how I got my Kenner Death Star Space Station playset here back in order. All the repairs, touch-ups, restoration. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like if you did, share it with a friend, and be sure and check out the other episodes I've got here on the Toy Tinker Tim channel. If you have not subscribed yet, please do. I appreciate it. And again, as always, thanks for watching.